Guys, it's Elizabeth. It is Tuesday, January 20th, 2015. This is my week 39 update. Sorry, I'm a day late, but I thought I could do it after we got home from taking Katie to the airport last night, but I was freaking exhausted. So you get me a day late. Start out with the stats. My starting weight in January of 2014 was 200. Yeah, right. Was 402 pounds. I had surgery on April 14th, 2014. My day of surgery weight was 360.6 pounds. Last week I weighed 236.2 pounds. And Monday, we won't talk about today because Monday morning, I weighed 234.6 pounds. I weighed a little bit more than that today due to our celebratory time yesterday. But since Monday's my official day, that's what I'm going with. So that is a 1.6 pound loss since last week, 126 pounds lost since surgery right at 9 months ago, and 167.4 pounds since my highest weight in January of 2014, a year ago. So that's awesome. Last week was fine. Nothing really spectacularly exciting going on until Katie came to visit. I had a few NSVs last week. One I talked about, I did a extra video last week for my 9-month anniversary, and I talked about this on that video, but I went to Disneyland with my son, rode a roller coaster for the first time in forever, rode a roller coaster with a loop for the first time since my stepdaughter, who's now like 32, was 12. So 20 years basically since I was able to do that. And it was just so much fun. I love roller coasters. And now I can go on them wherever I want. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Another NSV, I do believe I have acquired a shopping transfer addiction because there's so many cool clothes. But here's the NSV from last week, which is, is that the right size? Okay. See that size? See that size? 14, baby. I started out this journey like cramming my ass into a 30-32. I mean, I pretty much couldn't. I mean, I would have a work meeting or something, and it was like, what the hell am I going to wear? Because nothing fits. And I can't just go and buy anything because there's very few places where you can buy a size 30-32 or higher without ordering them online. I was just saying yesterday, I hate the Avenue. I never want to go back in that store again. So, and I probably won't. I actually went a couple weeks ago because I wanted to get some tights, and I like to be somewhat comfortable in my tights, and so I didn't want to just go buy them from a regular size store. But I think that is going to be my last visit ever to the Avenue. So, size 14, baby. I went to Nordstrom Rack and bought some clothes. And actually, those 14s I tried on in the store, and they didn't quite exactly fit. But I was like, okay, these are really inexpensive, and they're going to fit before long. And then Sunday night I did have to lay down to get them on. But hey, who cares? So, but I put them on, I wore them for a few hours, they fit fine, and then I found a couple other size 14 pants that people had given me in my closet, and I tried those on, and those fit. But then it just sort of depends, because I wore a pair of 18 pants today that fit fine. I mean, they weren't too big, so it just really depends on the brand, but I don't remember the last time I was a size 14. So that's pretty awesome. And I did want to show you guys, I mean, it's sort of an NSV, the kind of clothes that I'm buying now. I'm not going to do a fashion show, but I thought I would show you some of the stuff that I got. I just love dresses now. And before this, I wore dresses like never. I wore a dress to my stepdaughter's wedding, and it was a butt-ass ugly dress, and that's one of my before pictures that I used. It was hideous. But anyway, let me show you some of the dresses that I got. Hopefully you can see them. So, oops, and they're falling off the hanger. Hold on. So here's one dress. Cute. It has a belt, but it wouldn't stay on. But super cute. Love this color. Nice. And that was like $20 at Nurse and Rack, so that's cool. Here, this is, I think is super cute. Which is, see, it's like this little orange dress. Love the color. Love the neckline. Will wear this with black boots. Super cute. Love that. And this one I did, the next one I'm going to show you, I didn't actually buy. I borrowed it from my mom because I'm going to a documentary premiere in a couple weeks. And I just, so look at this. Isn't this cute? Can you see this? It's like super cute. I have a little black sweater to wear with it. But the best part, look at the shoes. Are those not so cute? I just love those shoes. I love wearing high heels. I love wearing dresses. Who the hell is this person? Anyway, that's some of my new clothes. I got other stuff. I got this sweatshirt, which is not that exciting, but it's really soft on the inside. And when you wear it with fleece leggings, it feels really good. And got some other shirts and some pants and things like that. But yeah, shopping. I think I bought all I need to buy until I move on to the next level of sizes. So size 14 was the NSV. You know, just, I'm sure everybody who's on Facebook saw all the pictures we posted with Losing Weight Kate being here this weekend. But that whole experience sort of was an NSV for me. I guess it's like, this sounds probably really, I don't know, just really kind of pathetic maybe, but having friends is an NSV for me. Having friends that I feel truly comfortable around. I mean, I've had, you know, throughout my life, I've had romantic relationships, I've had family relationships, I've had work relationships that do transfer over to friends, but I don't feel like I've had, I don't know, girlfriends and friends that I can just totally be myself with, because I always sort of felt like, and I have great friends who are work related and other related who always, you know, used to ask me to do stuff, and I would pretty much, you know, say no up until they stopped asking, because I always just felt so different. And I don't think, I was thinking about it yesterday, that it's not even the fact that we all had weight loss surgery, and we shared that experience, but to me it's more that we shared the experience of being overweight for either all or part of our lives, and that just gives us a common perspective on things that other people may not have. And so it was just really fun. Patty and Katie came with me to work out with my trainer on Saturday morning, which was really fun, and he kicked their ass. I thought it was so funny. He asked me, when I went back on Monday, he asked me if they were sore, and I said, yeah, they were pretty sore. And he said, well, you know, they were just having altogether too much fun chatting, so I really had to kick it up a notch. That was a pretty hard workout for a first time, but they did awesome, and it was really fun to do that with them. But I really think that the actual NSV was the football game. I have never, I mean, my husband watched football and it was around me, but I like never paid attention. I never, and people have invited me to go to sports bars, not for years and years, to watch games, but we went to a sports bar in Long Beach to watch the Seahawks Packers game. And I had never watched a football game in its entirety before. It helped that the screen was like 9 feet wide and I could actually see what was going on. But it was so much fun. And that particular game was really fun. And, you know, Katie's a big Seahawks fan. And I'm a forever Seahawks fan now because I am perpetually bonded over this experience of having so much fun watching a football game. So that was sort of an NSV, just sort of like, as pathetic as it sounds, you know, having friends that I really feel like I can be myself around was really fun. Let's see, what else did I say about that? Okay, I guess that's all I said. Okay, and then another, I don't know if this is an NSV, but I know some people have commented and have related to things that I've talked about in my professional experience that have changed since I've lost weight. And today I really had a like kind of coming full circle in a myriad of ways situation. I had a meeting today at a university that's near here that I actually used to work at 20 years ago. And I started working there as a secretary, and it was the first job I had that introduced me to the fundraising field, which became my career. And so there was that I, started there as a secretary, and now I was coming there as representing a funder of a, pretty significant research project to the same school. I worked for the School of Engineering, and this project is also in the School of Engineering. But I had gone to that school and met with these researchers before, but the first time I met with them, I was probably at my highest weight. It was about a year and a half ago was our first meeting. And because I've worked, I'm not a researcher, I'm not a scientist, I don't play one on TV, but I have been around research in my career, pretty much my whole career since I had that job. That was at the School of Engineering. We were doing research. My next major job for many years was Vice President of Fundraising and Marketing for an organization that focused on autism research. And so I was involved with researchers and research in that capacity. And then, several of my clients now that I have also fund research. And obviously, because I was going to this meeting representing a client. So so what I'm getting to is I have an understanding of how this works and how researchers work and how they approach a problem in a way that probably a lot of business people who haven't been exposed to that don't really understand. And I remember at the first meeting we went to with them, my client, who is super, super smart, not saying she isn't, all about business, super, super bright, was asking some questions and things that I thought sort of needed to go in a different direction because of, looking at it from a research perspective versus just a business perspective. And but I didn't say anything because I was sitting in the corner, ashamed of how I looked, with big old swollen ankles, huffing and puffing from having to walk from the parking lot the 2 blocks to the building. And I just didn't say anything. Fast forward to today, I felt like super good. I mean, I'm, not skinny by any means. I still have a long way to go, but I feel really good about how I look. And I feel really good about how I look when I dress up in professional clothes, which I haven't for years because, number one, Avenue professional clothes, yeah, they kind of suck. But I thought I looked really good this morning. I had, I love wearing the high heels now. I don't know, it just gives you a whole new set of confidence. And so fast forward to today when we're talking about some of the results of the study and some of, other questions that I thought weren't going in the right way or weren't looking at it necessarily from the way maybe we wanted to look at it happening. I just chimed right in and I, gave my input, gave my feedback and sort of changed the direction of and the tone of where the meeting was going. And I don't know anything more than I knew a year and a half ago, but the confidence that I have of just not feeling like I have to sit back in the corner and hide because I'm ashamed of how I look is huge. So that was a really big NSV for me today, and it felt really good. And, okay, I think that's all the NSVs. In terms of my food and exercise is good. I'm at, yesterday I worked out and that was my 10th workout of January on my way to 200. I think the average I need to get is 16 a month to hit the 200 by the end of the year. So I feel good about where I'm at with that. When Katie was here, I ate differently than I normally would, and I imbibed in some alcoholic beverages, which I normally do very rarely. But it's okay. I tell myself, you had a sangria, you did not kill a baby. I just know it's not something that I do every day. It was a special occasion. We were having a good time, and I did it. I probably won't do it again. At the way I did it there, I probably won't do that again until I go to Chicago in March. So it's okay. It's okay to have a couple of days where you're not totally on plan. It's not the end of the world. So I didn't like what the scale said this morning. Probably from, retaining water from drinking and stuff, I was up. I was probably up 1.5 pounds this morning. But you know what? I think by tomorrow, the next day, that'll be gone. And it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Moving forward, slowly but surely. I wanted to give some shout outs. Melly May, she's in Wonderland. And I'm so excited for her. She is so gorgeous. And she is doing such a great job. And I was so excited to see that post this morning with that 199 number. I'm right behind you, baby. Give me a couple months. I'm going to be posting that picture myself. So shout out to Melly May, Dennis Vinay, who has lost 100 pounds. Go, Dennis. He's just like kicking ass on this. Lorraine, Xena VSG. I'm really kind of behind in videos. I just stick them in watch later, and when I get a chance, I watch them. So I think Lorraine hit her 100 pounds a little while ago, but I just saw the video. So throwing out a congratulations to her. And I saw this morning too, TK Sleever, who had surgery right around the same time I did, hit her goal, which was a number that was started with a 1 and a 2. That's like frigging amazing. She has done an awesome job. And I want to say I've had a little flurry of new subscribers lately, so I want to say thank you to them. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I think I'm in the, I don't know, like 370 or something. When I get to 500, I'll do another giveaway. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, so we can get to a giveaway. All right, you guys have a great week. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.